Your husband is super hot, and I've fallen in love with him. I'm going to date him. What? My husband?
If that's what Kana wants, then you should give him up, Misa. She says that she wants to marry him. You can just find another guy to marry. It's easy.
What? Both being impossible. There's no way I'm just going to give him to Kana like that. This isn't funny. But I'm not joking, Misa. I'm being totally serious.
Yeah, I'm being serious too. Give him up.
Wait a second. You shouldn't. Honey, you should stop this. Mom! You stay out of this!
Yeah, Kana's right. You should be quiet. Just stand there and smile like you usually do.
Misa, can you give me this dress? It's okay if I have it, right? It's not like you're wearing it right now or anything. Wait a second, where did you get that? Are you going through my closet? I'm not giving it to you, Kana. Of course you can't have it. What? Why not? Daddy said that it was okay for me to have it. What? Why would Dad say that? Dad! Did you really say something like that to Kana?
You're the eldest sibling. You should be happy to share with your sister. Let your sister have what she wants. You can just buy another dress with your own money.
No, I can't just buy another one. Kana's only like this because you've been spoiling her for her entire life, Dad. What do you mean, like this? You're being really horrible, Misa. I'm your cute little sister, and a lot cuter than you. Right, Daddy?
Yeah, just ignore your sister, Kana. You're cuter.
Anyway, I'm going to wear this dress today. I told you no! That dress is really important to me. Hey, Kana, honey, you shouldn't treat Misa like that. Misa's saying it's important to her, so you've got to give it up.
Masako, you keep quiet.
Honey. Yeah, Mom! It's got nothing to do with you, so you should stay out of this. This is between me, Daddy, and Misa. But it's... Listen to me, Kana. You're not getting this dress. Stay out of my closet. Oh, fine!
Zip it! How about this? I'll buy a new dress just for you.
Really? Oh, thank you, Daddy. I love you so much. My name is Masako. I'm 50 years old. I'm living with my 2 daughters, Misa and Kana, and my husband, Kenta. Ever since she was a little girl, Kenta's always spoiled Kana because she takes after him a lot more than Misa does. Because of that, he's always treated Misa unfairly. I wish I could be a little more vocal and defend Misa properly, but I'm afraid. In the past, when I've told him how I felt about something, he became vicious and lashed out at me. It was enough to traumatize me, and ever since, it's been difficult to talk back to him. I can't help but feel that makes me a terrible mother. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Stop that! Even if God forgives you, don't think for 1 second that I'll let you get away with this. Whoa, what's up with that old lady? She's so scary. Let's run away. Hey, wait a minute. You're not going anywhere. Whoa! Let go of us! Let go! Let us go! I want to go home! You want to tell your mom? Go ahead, tell her! She's going to agree with me when she hears what you've both been doing. What's going on? Some elementary school kids are being told off by a really scary-looking high schooler. He must be really angry, but the kids are crying, so I should probably intervene. I just can't ignore it. Miss, maybe you should leave it at that. Huh? What's the problem? I'm sorry, but I'm a little busy right now. Well, I don't know what happened, but maybe you're being a bit too harsh on these kids. They're still small, so you should... No, I'm not going to hold back on them just because they're still small. Huh? But why? I think you should be a little kinder to them. Is it kindness not to get angry with someone when they've done something wrong? What? These brats were throwing stones and rocks at a stray dog and laughing while they did it. But these kids aren't going to know that that's wrong ever until someone stops them and tells them it's wrong. If they grow up into adults without being told it's wrong, do you know who's going to suffer? Yeah, but that's why it's important to tell them off right now. I've got to demean them while I still can. Yeah, but it looks like they regret what they've done and they're just acting. They haven't said sorry yet and they're trying to run away. They don't feel bad at all. But look at them. They're really crying their hearts out. Now's our chance! Run! Hey! You're not getting away from me! Oh, she was right. It's Is it kindness not to get angry with someone when they've done something wrong? That's exactly what I needed to hear. It's because I've been running away from getting angry that Misa's had to suffer so much. It's because I never told Kana off that it's gone to her head. I'm not being kind. I'm just a coward, running away from being a mother. I understand that, but it is really hard to voice my opinion. I'm home. Hey, Misa! Do you think you can give me some money from your wedding presents when you get married next week? There's a designer bag I really want to buy, but I don't have enough money saved. Why would I give you any of the money I get from my guests?
What's the problem, Misa? You're going to get plenty, so why can't you share a little money?
Yeah, Daddy's right. What's so bad about sharing a couple $100s from all the presents you get? The presents and money I receive on my wedding day are meant for me and my husband. No matter what you say, I'm not giving you anything. Hey, Daddy. Misa's being really stingy.
Don't be so selfish. You're the big sister, remember?
That's my line, Dad. They're demanding something ridiculous again. If only I could say something and help fix the situation, but it's only going to get worse if I butt in. It's probably best I don't interfere. And what do I do if Kenda gets upset again? He won't hurt the girls, but he might hit me again. I haven't got any choice but to stay quiet after all. A few days later. Huh? It's the boys I saw from the other day. Hey, doggy. I'm really sorry about what I did the other day. I really regret doing it. Here, I brought this for you because I wanted you to know I'm sorry too. It looks like she's forgiven you. Really? Oh, that makes me happy. Doggy, I'm really sorry. Listen, everyone makes mistakes. But what's most important is how you deal with that mistake and make sure to never repeat it again. Don't forget that. Yeah, I won't forget about this. Yeah, I won't forget either. I'll remember this forever and ever. Good. Alright, well, I'm thinking about taking this little one to a cafe for rescue dogs so that they can shelter her. What do you guys want to do? Want to come with us? Yeah, I'll go with you. Me too. I want to go. Really? Then follow me. Hey, miss, do you think we can help the cafe take care of the doggies? Yeah, we really want to help out and play with the doggies. Do you think we can? Let's try asking them. Wow, she's actually gotten them to reflect on their actions. They're saying sorry. She really is amazing, isn't she? That's what makes Ami such a wonderful person. Who are you two? The girl you were watching is Ami. We're her friends. Yes, we are! Ami is really amazing, don't you think? She does everything in her power to demean those in need of demeaning, even if it means that she loses out. She doesn't care about profit or anything superficial like that. That's why, as her friends, we don't do anything that could hurt her or let anyone else hurt her. Oh, by the way, you've probably heard her saying demean, but Ami's got a different definition for that word. She wants to make them happy, and she really has done that to those boys. If only I could demean the people close to me just like your friend Ami, and maybe my current situation would be completely different. Maybe I could change it. Your current situation? What do you mean? Is there something you want to change? Oh, no, don't mind me. It's nothing. Why don't you try telling us? There must be a reason why we've met here today. We might be able to help you. Yeah, and sometimes it's easier to share things with a complete stranger. Yeah, you're right. Then, do you think you could listen to my story? After they offered to listen to my worries, I explained everything to Tsubaki and Koharu, who I had only just met, and they listened so carefully. I'm really a terrible mother for running away. No, you shouldn't say that. After listening, I think it's your husband that is the problem. How could he raise his hand against you just for giving your opinion? But I'm too scared of him to even defend my own daughter. And because of that, she's suffering. I really am a bad mother. I want to do something to change things, but I'm pathetic. If you know that, then I don't think you're a bad parent. What? Ami? Since when have you been listening? I always appear whenever my skills for demeaning are necessary. I left the kids and the dog at the rescue cafe and came straight back. You don't think I'm a bad parent, but I haven't managed to do anything for either of my daughters. If that's not a bad parent, then what is? But you're trying to do something about it, aren't you? You're trying to think of a way to help them. But that's not enough. That's more than enough. You really are a good mother. But your husband, by using violence, he's trying to control you with fear. You can't make your move because you're afraid of him. You're being controlled by him to move and speak only when he allows it. But you're trying to do something in spite of him because you want the best for your daughters. You are a good mother. Ami, can't we do something to help her? I can't stand by and do nothing. Yeah, don't you have any ideas to help Demeanor and her family? Who do you think I am? I am the queen of demeaning people. Of course I have an idea. I've got enough ideas to last me a lifetime. Perfect! Then that means... Yeah, let's put my plan into action. Did you say that your name is Masako? You should head straight home. Wait, I should have mentioned it earlier, but it's Misa's wedding day tomorrow. I'd prefer if we could start doing this after it's all over. Great, then let's start tomorrow. Maybe you didn't hear me, but... I heard you loud and clear. Don't worry, just leave it to me. You've got a lot to look forward to tomorrow. And then, later that night, I got a message from Ami telling me what I had to do the next day. You're kidding. This is what I've got to do? Is she being serious? Oh, but I've got to do it. Otherwise, I can't change. And I can't change anything for Misa, and she'll just suffer. And more down the line, Kana will stay the same too. There's nothing else I can do. This is the last chance I have to do something for my daughters. The next day, at the wedding reception. Oh my god, this is delicious! The cook they hired must be a genius. I wish I could have more.
Here you go, Kana. You can have this.
That's mine. I was just about to eat it.
What? Did you say something?
Oh, no, nothing. Thanks, Mom! Oh, I'm so happy. It's delicious! Hey, Daddy, there's actually something else I want. Do you think you can help me?
What is it, Kana?
Well...
Oh, really? Then let's go to Misa and tell her right now. It looks like the groom's gone to the bathroom, so it's perfect timing.
Wait, where are you both going? Hey, Misa! I've come to tell you something. Congrats on your marriage.
I guess anyone can look good with the right clothes. Even you can look a little better if you're wearing a wedding dress.
Thanks. Misa, congratulations on getting married. I'm so happy for you, sweetie. Yeah, thanks, Mom. Anyway, I'm actually here because there's something I want to ask you. Something you want to ask me? Please don't tell me you're here to ask for my wedding presents again. Oh, that? I don't want your money anymore. I already asked Daddy to buy me that designer bag I wanted, so I don't need it. But I noticed that your husband is super hot, and I've fallen in love with him. I want you to give him to me. What?
If that's what Kana wants, then you should give him up, Misa. She suits him much better than you do. You can just find another guy to marry and everyone will be happy. There are plenty of other fish in the sea.
Dad, Kana, you're both being impossible. There's no way I'm just going to give him to Kana instead. This isn't funny. But I'm not joking, Misa. I'm being totally serious.
Yeah, I'm being serious too. Give him up.
Wait a second. You shouldn't... Honey, you should stop this. Mom, you stay out of this!
Yeah, Kana's right. You should be quiet. Just stand there and smile like you usually do.
I've had enough of the both of you.
What?
What, Mom? Why are you shouting all of a sudden? Chill out. This is Misa's wedding day. How dare you say something like that to her? I can't believe you could be so stupid. Kenta! You've spoiled Kana way too much. Why can't you be a little more considerate of Misa's feelings?
What did you say?
Kana, you're being way too naive and taking advantage of the situation way too much. You're wrong if you think that the entire world revolves around you. Just because your father gives you everything you want. If you keep on acting like this, one day it's going to come back to haunt you.
Misako! How dare you speak to me like that? How many times do I have to tell you to shut up? I thought that you were becoming more obedient recently, but I can't believe that you were just waiting for a chance to speak back to me.
What? Dad, are you threatening to hit her again? Stop it! Don't touch her!
Shut it, Misa!
Mom, you should apologize to Daddy. Please, all you've got to do is say sorry and he won't hit you. Mom, you should apologize apologize, like you always do. I'm not going to apologize. Mom, why? It's not that hard. Mom!
Fine, you don't have to apologize right now, but you'll see what happens when you argue back to me like that.
I wonder who's really going to end up in tears.
Huh? Do I know you?
Masako, you did really well. Tsubaki, Koharu, set up the projector. Of course, I'm working on it. Yes, ma'am. What are they doing? This is a video of the conversation we just had?
Hey, stop that! That's private! Delete that video right this instant! What are the staff doing? They can't let these idiots do this.
Did he just say you'll punish her?
This means he's hit her before. How long has this been happening? He's despicable.
No, wait! You've got it all wrong. This is just a misunderstanding.
No, it's not. Ever since we were children, our father has always been hitting our mother whenever she tried to answer back to him. It hasn't happened recently because she's been keeping quiet, but it's the truth. She's terrified of him for it.
Hey, Misa, don't lie. Kana, you've got to tell them she's lying. Tell them it's all a lie.
Well,
Masako, tell everyone the truth. Tell them that I've never hit you.
Misa already told them the truth, so I don't have to.
What? Everyone, this isn't true. They're all framing me. I've never done anything like that. You've got to believe me, please. I really haven't done anything wrong, please.
Just like that, all of the wedding guests found out about the way Kenda had been treating me all these years. All of our relatives criticized his behavior, and Kenda and I finally got a divorce. Because Kenda was completely at fault, it was decided that I was owed compensation. I found out later that he'd been fired from the position that he had been working in a relative's company, and he had been working hand to mouth ever since the wedding. He's in a lot of debt because of the compensation he had to pay me, so he hasn't been able to take a single moment to rest from his job, and I think it'll be a long time before he can enjoy his private life again. After being freed from Kenda's control, I apologized to both of my daughters for the way I had let them suffer up until now, and we're currently working on our relationship, especially with Kana. I thought it would be a lot more difficult to break Kana's habit of being so self-centered, but she listened both to myself and Misa very carefully and has been changing, little by little. She must have realized that she couldn't act like that forever, and that she had to become more independent of her father. She was a really good girl when she was little, even at the wedding. Thank you all so much, Ami, Tsubaki, Koharu. It's all thanks to you three that Kana's had a change of heart, and she's made up with her big sister. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you. I don't know how I can ever repay you. You don't have to thank us for anything. All we did was create an opportunity, that's all. You and your daughters only changed because you were so determined to demean them. This is a result of your hard work and resolution to change. Ami. She's right! I think so too. But I learned a lot from these past few days myself. You did? What did you learn? Yeah, even when you were being controlled by violence, you stood up to your husband because you wanted to demean your daughters, right? For you, I learned just how strong a mother's will to demean her children can be. I have a lot of respect for you, Masako. I've got to learn to become just as strong as you were, so that I can demean the people important to me, and all of the people living in the world, in the same way you did. I realized that I'm going to have to train a lot harder if I want to be like you. And in order to train, I guess I'll have to shut myself up in the mountains and focus on demeaning people. You're going to shut yourself up in the mountains? Yeah. The mountains are the best place to heighten your training, just like a Buddhist monk. Oh, wow! I'd love to go with you. I've always wanted to try eating hot pot with bear meat in it. Tsubaki! Why are you automatically planning to capture a bear? Well, my father forbade me from going out to hunt for bears ever since I was small, saying that it was too dangerous. He never gave me any freedom. Of course he would! I think that's a pretty normal reaction. You want to hunt a bear, Tsubaki? Alright, then how about I demean you by making you a bear meat hot pot? Hang on a minute, you can't be serious, Ami. There's no way you can go hunting for a bear. It's way too dangerous. Alright, Tsubaki, let's get going. Yes! Hey! Listen to what I'm telling you! Ugh, it's always like this. Wait for me. I'm worried, so I'll go with you. Wait! Are you sure it's not just your stomach speaking for you? You want some bear meat hot pot too, right? No, of course not. How about we try hunting for deer and bulls while we're at it? Oh my, a game meat party. How quaint. Yeah, let's go. Oh God, why does it always turn out like this? I'm gonna die. Let's go hunting for ferocious beasts. We've got our hunting rifles armed. It looks like Tsubaki's having a lot of fun, so I don't care anymore. Be careful? A few days later, Ami and the girls brought some boar meat to our house. I wonder if they really hunted down an actual boar. But for some reason, I think Ami could actually do it. She said that they didn't manage to hunt a bear, and really seemed disappointed to the point of crying, so I wouldn't be surprised if they managed a boar. That very night, I prepared boten stew and ate it with Kana, Misa, and Misa's husband. We really had a lot of fun chatting and laughing, so the delicious stew was the perfect meal to share between us. It's thanks to Ami, Tsubaki, and Koharu that the four of us could sit and eat at the same table without anyone arguing or feeling annoyed. I hope that they're having fun wherever they are. I really am grateful for their support in saving my family. Thank you, girls. We're all very happy.